foods stronger than sleeping pills. It's 2:14 a.m. and once again, you're still awake, not just tossing and turning, but fully awake. You fluffed the pillow, switched positions, closed your eyes, still your mind won't quiet down, and that little white sleeping pill you took, it should have helped, but it didn't. Instead, you feel foggy, tired, but not sleepy, and when morning comes, you'll feel like you barely slept at all. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Millions of adults over 50 go through this every single night, and it's not because you've forgotten how to sleep, it's because your body has changed. As we age, our sleep hormones shift, our stress levels rise, and our internal rhythms fall out of sync. So what do? We reach for more pills. We tell ourselves it's just part of aging. But here's the truth. The longer this cycle continues, the more your health pays the price. Poor sleep weakens your heart. It fogs your memory, raises your risk of stroke, and slowly chips away at your peace of mind. But here's the good news. Your body still remembers how to rest. It just needs the right signal. And that signal doesn't come in a bottle. It comes from nature. Today, I'll show you 8 powerful natural foods backed by science that can help you fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up refreshed. These aren't magic. They're simple changes, accessible, affordable, and surprisingly effective, because sleep isn't a luxury. It's a foundation, and you deserve better. So take a deep breath. And let's begin. Number 1, chamomile tea, the gentle bedtime ritual. Maybe this sounds familiar. It's late. The house is quiet. Too quiet. You're lying in bed, eyes open in the dark. You've already taken the melatonin. You turned off the TV early, and yet your thoughts are racing. Your legs ache. Your chest feels heavy. You glance at the clock again. Another hour lost. Another night slipping away. And deep down, you wonder, is this what sleep will always be like now? For many older adults, this isn't just an occasional bad night. It's a cycle. A silent, exhausting routine that steals your clarity, your energy, your joy. Lack of sleep over time doesn't just make you tired. It fogs your memory, increases your risk of heart disease and stroke. It deepens anxiety and, ironically, makes it even harder to rest the next night. But sometimes, the most powerful solutions are the gentlest ones. Let's begin our journey with something incredibly simple. A warm, fragrant cup of chamomile tea. Yes, the kind your grandmother may have sipped. But this isn't just a folk remedy. There's science in every steep. Chamomile contains a natural antioxidant called apigenin. This compound binds to specific receptors in the brain that help reduce anxiety and promote relaxation without sedating you. It's like your body's gentle reminder that it's okay to let go. And it does more than calm the mind. Chamomile also has anti-inflammatory properties, which support overall health and can soothe digestion, a common culprit behind nighttime restlessness in older adults. That's why the Sleep Foundation recommends chamomile as one of the most effective non-habit-forming alternatives to traditional sleeping aids. And according to Dr. Nicole Moshfegh, a clinical sleep psychologist, even a single cup of chamomile in the evening can reduce nighttime rumination, those looping thoughts that keep us from letting go. So how do you make it work for you? Just steep a chamomile tea bag or a teaspoon of dried flowers in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Add a touch of raw honey if you like, or a sprinkle of cinnamon to help regulate blood sugar and enhance the warmth. Drink it slowly, about 30 minutes before bed. Let it be more than a drink. Let it be a ritual. Take the time to hold the cup in your hands. Breathe in the steam. Feel your shoulders drop just a little. This isn't just about falling asleep. It's about feeling safe enough to surrender to rest. Let me tell you about Linda. She's 68, retired, and used to depend on over-the-counter sleep supplements every single night. But she began waking up groggy, unsteady, and worse, feeling like she was losing control. Her daughter, a nurse, suggested something simple: chamomile tea. Skeptical but willing, Linda gave it a try. 1 week later, she had stopped using pills. She was falling asleep faster, waking up less, and more importantly, waking up clear-headed, steady, and empowered. No side effects, just tea, and trust in something natural. Now I want to ask you something. Do you drink tea before bed? Have you tried chamomile? Or do you have another ritual that helps you unwind? Please share it in the comments below. You never know who might read your story. Someone struggling like you once did, searching for something that works. By commenting, you could truly help someone else find peace tonight. That's the kind of wisdom we pass on here. And if this message has brought you even a small sense of calm, I invite you to tap that like button. It helps this video reach more people who need it. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, where every week we explore powerful natural tools to help you age with strength, peace, and purpose. Now, as your teacup empties and your breath slows, let's move forward together. Because while a warm cup may prepare your body to rest, what if your dinner could deepen that rest even further? It's time to discover the next surprising sleep ally, one that's probably already in your fridge. Let's talk about salmon. Salmon, the omega-3 sleep booster. It might surprise you. That tender pink piece of salmon on your dinner plate, the one you've been told is good for your heart, turns out it might also be one of the best foods for your sleep. Yes, your dinner fish could be working behind the scenes to help you fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up more refreshed. You see, salmon is packed with two essential nutrients that play a major role in regulating sleep: omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. These nutrients help your body naturally increase levels of melatonin, the hormone that signals to your brain that it's time to rest. But the benefits go even deeper. Omega-3s, particularly DHA found in fatty fish like salmon, don't just support heart health and brain function. They also reduce inflammation, improve mood, and lower anxiety, which are all crucial factors for quality sleep, especially as we age. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that adults who ate salmon 3 times a week fell asleep faster and reported significantly better sleep quality than those who didn't. They also showed improved daytime alertness, a critical win for anyone who wakes up groggy after a restless night. Dr. Andrew Weil, a pioneer in integrative medicine, recommends pairing salmon with complex carbohydrates at dinner. Why? Because doing so helps boost the absorption of tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin and ultimately into melatonin. So, what's the best way to enjoy salmon if you want to support better sleep? Keep it clean. Keep it light. Grill or bake your salmon with a touch of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and calming herbs like dill or rosemary. Pair it with roasted sweet potatoes or quinoa, which are rich in complex carbs that work in harmony with the salmon to boost sleep chemistry. And try to avoid deep-fried versions or heavy sauces. Those may cause indigestion, especially at night, and interrupt your rest. If you prefer a lighter evening meal, you could flake leftover salmon over a fresh spinach salad or blend it into a protein-rich soup. Just keep the seasoning gentle and the serving moderate. Let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed a difference in your sleep after eating salmon for dinner? Maybe you've never thought about it. Or maybe, just maybe, your best night's sleep was after a quiet meal of baked salmon and greens. Either way, I'd love to hear your experience. What's your favorite way to prepare salmon? Leave your recipe or tip in the comments. It might inspire someone else tonight. And if you found this helpful, please consider clicking that like button. It tells YouTube that this video matters and helps more people like you discover natural ways to feel better. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden Wise Elders so you never miss a weekly dose of real reliable wisdom for healthier aging. Now let's gently shift from seed to seed. Because while salmon works on a biochemical level, our next ingredient has been calming minds for generations, rooted in tradition, packed with minerals, and surprisingly satisfying. Let's explore the quiet power of lotus seeds, ancient Eastern sleep aid. Let's take a quiet journey east, where for centuries, lotus seeds have been more than just food. They've been a symbol of peace, of purity, of the kind of stillness we all long for when the night feels restless and loud. In many Asian cultures, lotus seeds are seen as nature's reminder that even after a long day, there is a sacred space for calm and renewal. And interestingly, modern science is beginning to understand why. These humble, ivory-colored seeds contain a group of compounds known as alkaloids, which have mild sedative effects on the nervous system. That means they help quiet the racing mind, not by knocking you out, but by gently lowering overactivity in the brain, the kind that often keeps us tossing and turning. They're also naturally rich in magnesium and zinc, 2 minerals many older adults are deficient in, yet absolutely essential for quality sleep. Magnesium helps relax tense muscles, calms the nervous system, and promotes deeper stages of sleep. Zinc, on the other hand, has been shown in clinical studies to increase sleep duration and improve overall sleep quality, especially when paired with magnesium. A study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology confirmed what traditional Chinese medicine has claimed for generations. Lotus seeds can help reduce nighttime awakenings, support better sleep continuity, and improve overall restfulness, especially in older adults experiencing stress-induced sleep disruption. And the beauty of lotus seeds is that they're incredibly gentle on the body. They don't sedate you, they center you. You might find them lightly roasted in Asian grocery stores, crunchy and subtly sweet. or simmered into a warm porridge with almond milk, a dish that's been served in many Eastern households before bed for generations. Some even grind them into powder and add them to tea or warm milk for a soothing nighttime drink. But no matter how you prepare them, what they offer is more than sleep. They offer stillness. They offer a way to remind your body that slowing down is safe and sacred. Let me ask you, have you ever tried lotus seeds? If yes, I'd love to hear how you prepare them. And if not, would you? Would you be open to letting something ancient and natural support your modern life? Type yes or no in the comments below. And if this part of the video gave you something to think about, something gentle and good, please click like to let us know. Your voice matters here, and your experience might just help another person sleep better tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, where each week we bring timeless wisdom to modern health so that life after 50 feels grounded, graceful, and full of purpose. Now, from something ancient, let's return to something surprisingly bright and modern, a fruit you've likely seen before, but may not realize has the power to transform your sleep. Let's talk about tart cherries, the natural melatonin bomb. Here's something most people don't know. 1 cup of tart cherry juice contains more natural melatonin than many over-the-counter sleep supplements. And unlike pills, your body doesn't have to guess what to do with it. It absorbs it. It uses it. It responds to it exactly as it should. Tart cherries, particularly Montmorency cherries, are one of the richest natural sources of melatonin, the very hormone your brain produces to regulate your sleep-wake cycle. But for many of us, especially as we age, melatonin production declines. The signals to wind down become fainter. Sleep becomes lighter, shorter, more fragile. That's where these small, tangy fruits come in, a natural signal booster for your sleep. In a clinical study published in the European Journal of Nutrition, researchers found that adults who drank tart cherry juice twice a day for 2 weeks experienced an average increase of 84 minutes of sleep per night. Not only did they sleep longer, they slept more deeply, with fewer nighttime awakenings and improved morning alertness. But the benefits don't stop there. Tart cherries are also packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation in the body, a key factor that often disrupts rest in older adults dealing with joint pain, arthritis, or metabolic stress. Dr. Michael Grandner, director of the Sleep and Health Research Program at the University of Arizona, points out that foods like tart cherries offer a nutritional approach to insomnia, a gentler, more sustainable way to reset our natural rhythms without the side effects of medications. So how can you incorporate tart cherries into your evening? Try drinking 1 cup of unsweetened tart cherry juice, preferably cold-pressed, about 1 to 2 hours before bed. You can also enjoy dried tart cherries in moderation, or mix them into a small bowl of yogurt or oatmeal as part of a calming bedtime snack. Let me share the story of Robert, 72 years old, retired Navy officer from Michigan. For years, his go-to nightcap was a glass of red wine, something to take the edge off before bed. But over time, it began doing more harm than good, disrupting his sleep cycles and leaving him dehydrated and foggy in the morning. His doctor suggested trying tart cherry juice instead. Within days, he said his sleep finally felt real again. No fog, no headaches, just rest. And that's the beautiful thing about solutions like this. They're small changes, tiny fruits, gentle rituals that can unlock something as vital and life-giving as sleep. So now, I'd love to hear from you. Would you try tart cherry juice as part of your sleep routine? Drop a tart cherries in the comments to let me know. And if this gave you a new idea or simply a new sense of possibility, please click the like button. It helps us reach more people who are quietly struggling with restless nights. And of course, subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, where we bring together timeless wisdom, modern science, and gentle tools for living well after 50. Next, let's move from something fruity and vibrant to something warm, familiar, and often overlooked. It's time to revisit a classic, one that many of us grew up with, but may have forgotten its power. Let's talk about oats, the slow energy release hero. Most of us think of them as a hearty breakfast, a warm bowl to start the day. But what if I told you they might be even better at ending the day? You see, oats are more than just fuel. They're one of the most underestimated sleep allies sitting quietly in your pantry. Why? Because oats contain the perfect trio of nutrients that support restful sleep: complex carbohydrates, magnesium, and even a natural dose of melatonin. Let's break that down. First, the complex carbs in oats help your body absorb tryptophan, an amino acid that's essential for producing serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter that later converts into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Second, Oats are a natural source of melatonin themselves, helping to reinforce your body's own sleep-wake signals, especially useful as melatonin production naturally declines with age. And third, they're rich in magnesium, often called nature's tranquilizer, which helps relax your muscles, calm your nervous system, and reduce midnight awakenings. According to a study published in the journal Sleep, individuals who consume more whole grains like oats experience more stable sleep cycles and fewer nighttime disturbances, particularly when paired with a relaxing bedtime routine. So how can you enjoy oats as part of your evening wind down? Try preparing a small bowl of warm oatmeal about an hour before bed. Cook it in water or your favorite non-dairy milk like almond or oat milk. Top it with sliced banana, which adds more magnesium and potassium, or a few walnuts or almonds for a dose of healthy fats and added melatonin. Some people even add a dash of cinnamon, which not only brings a cozy flavor, but also helps balance blood sugar, one of the silent disruptors of sleep during the night. You can make it sweet or savory, light or creamy. The beauty of oats is their adaptability. You can make them your own. Let me ask you this. What do you like to add to your oatmeal? Do you have a special nighttime recipe that's both comforting and calming? Share it in the comments below. You never know who might be inspired to try something new and sleep better because of it. And if this sparked a little curiosity or gave you an idea worth trying, click that like button. And be sure to subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, where each week we uncover small but mighty lifestyle shifts that can change the way you age gracefully, naturally, and powerfully. Now that we've talked about something warm and slow releasing, let's move to something warm and deeply familiar. You've probably had this before bed as a child, and maybe it's time to bring it back into your life with a new understanding of why it works so well. Let's talk about warm milk, a childhood classic that still works. There's something almost magical about warm milk at night. Maybe it's the memory, the way your mother or grandmother would hand you a small cup, still steaming, with a soft smile and a whisper, "Drink this, sweetheart, you'll sleep better." It turns out that wasn't just love, it was biology. Warm milk is one of the most time-tested natural remedies for sleep. But it's not just because it's comforting, it's because it's chemically designed to help you rest. Milk contains tryptophan, the amino acid we've mentioned before, the same one found in oats and turkey. Once in the body, tryptophan is converted into serotonin, which then becomes melatonin, the sleep hormone that helps regulate your internal clock. But milk offers something extra. It's also rich in calcium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in helping the brain use tryptophan effectively. Without enough calcium, your body may struggle to make that important conversion. That's why milk is more than just relaxing. It's biologically supportive of your sleep cycle. And there's another element at play: temperature. Drinking something warm before bed, especially something familiar, sends a psychological signal to the body. The day is ending. You're safe. You can rest now. In a study conducted at the University of Pennsylvania, participants who added warm milk to their bedtime routine reported better sleep onset, fewer nighttime awakenings, and even improved mood the following day. So how can you bring this classic ritual into your life today? Heat up a small cup of your preferred milk, whether it's dairy, almond, oat, or lactose-free. Avoid boiling it, just warm enough to sip slowly and enjoy. If you like, add a teaspoon of honey to slightly raise insulin, which helps tryptophan reach the brain. And for a soothing twist, sprinkle in a dash of cinnamon or nutmeg, both known to support blood sugar balance and calm the nervous system. As you sip, let it be more than just a drink. Let it be a moment. Sit quietly. Let your shoulders fall. Let the warmth fill your chest. You're not just fueling your body, you're telling it a story. You've done enough. It's okay to let go now. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Did your family ever give you warm milk as a child? Do you still drink it today? Or have you found a new nighttime ritual that gives you that same sense of peace? Share it in the comments below. Your story might just bring someone else a moment of comfort they've been missing. And if this brought back a memory or gave you a new idea, tap that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, where we blend science, storytelling, and timeless tradition to help you live and age with clarity and calm. Now, we've gone from flowers and fruit to seeds, grains, and milk. But next we're heading to something rich, crunchy, and surprisingly powerful for your brain and your sleep. Let's talk about walnuts. The omega-3 brain sleep snack. Sometimes it's the smallest things that carry the most power. A single walnut, for example, might not look like much, but inside that tiny shell lies a natural cocktail of sleep-enhancing nutrients that work in harmony with your body and your brain. Walnuts are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Once inside your body, ALA is converted into DHA, a type of fat that supports brain health, mood balance, and yes, sleep regulation. But walnuts don't stop there. They also contain natural melatonin, magnesium, and zinc, 3 critical players in your sleep cycle. Melatonin helps regulate your internal clock. Magnesium calms your nervous system. And zinc enhances the duration and quality of sleep, especially when combined with magnesium, as shown in a study published in the journal Nutrition Research. This triple combination is why many researchers now see walnuts not just as a healthy snack, but as a functional food for brain and sleep health, especially in aging adults. Dr. Michael Bruce, known as the Sleep Doctor, highlights walnuts as one of the top nighttime snacks for people over 50, stating that their natural melatonin content makes them ideal for supporting circadian rhythm without the need for synthetic supplements. So how can you enjoy walnuts as part of your nighttime routine? Keep it simple. Have a small handful, around 6 to 8 halves, as a light snack about an hour before bed. You can also sprinkle them over a bowl of evening oatmeal, or mix them into a yogurt parfait with a drizzle of honey and a touch of cinnamon. Some even enjoy blending walnuts into a warm banana smoothie with almond milk, a creamy, nutrient-dense treat that feels indulgent and grounding. The richness of walnuts not only satisfies late-night hunger, but also helps keep your blood sugar stable throughout the night, reducing the chance of those 2 a.m. wake-ups that leave you disoriented and drained. And maybe just as important, walnuts offer comfort, that satisfying crunch, that earthy depth of flavor. It makes you feel nourished, steady, rooted. So tell me, do you keep walnuts in your kitchen? Have you ever noticed a difference in how you sleep when you snack on them? I'd love to hear your experience. Drop it in the comments. Your insight might just guide someone else toward a more restful night. And if you're enjoying this journey through nature's sleep toolbox, show us some love with a like. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, where we explore time-honored, research-backed ways to help you age with clarity, confidence, and care. Now we save one of the best for last. It's small, green, often overlooked, but it's been quietly making waves in sleep research for years. Let's end our journey with a fruit that's earned its title as a sleep superfruit. Let's talk about kiwi. The sleep superfruit. It's small, it's green, it's a little fuzzy, and it just might be the most powerful fruit for sleep that almost no one's talking about. Kiwi has quietly earned a reputation in the world of sleep science, not just as a healthy snack, but as a serious natural sleep enhancer. So what makes this humble little fruit so effective? First, kiwi is rich in serotonin, the neurotransmitter responsible for mood, calm, and the onset of sleep. Unlike many other fruits, kiwi naturally supports serotonin production, which is essential for building melatonin later in your sleep cycle. Second, it's packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which help fight inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 hidden culprits that can disrupt the body's ability to settle down at night. But the real breakthrough came in a 2011 study from Taiwan, published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition. In the study, adults who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bed for 4 weeks experienced 42% faster sleep onset, 13% longer sleep duration, and a 35% improvement in overall sleep quality. No medications, no side effects, just kiwi. And there's more. Kiwi also supports digestive health thanks to its fiber content, which is a bonus because an unhappy gut can often lead to restless nights. It also helps balance blood sugar levels through the night, keeping your energy stable and reducing those 3 a.m. wake-up calls that leave you feeling groggy. So, how can you enjoy kiwi as part of your wind-down ritual? It's simple. Eat 1 or 2 ripe kiwis about an hour before bedtime. Slice them, scoop them, or eat them whole. The skin is edible too, and rich in nutrients if you don't mind a little texture. For an extra sleep-supporting snack, pair them with unsweetened Greek yogurt or a small bowl of oats. The creamy and tart combination is not only delicious, it's packed with compounds that encourage deep rest. Kiwi doesn't knock you out. It gently supports your body's own ability to sleep, deeply, naturally, and consistently. And in a world that often pushes quick fixes and sleeping pills, kiwi is a refreshing reminder that sometimes the best solutions really do grow on trees. Now I'm curious, have you ever tried kiwi before bed? If you have, did you notice a difference in how quickly you fell asleep? Or how rested you felt in the morning? Drop A in the comments and share your thoughts. You never know, Your simple story might inspire someone else to try this tiny, powerful fruit tonight. And if you've made it this far, thank you. Your attention means everything, and it tells us that you care about your health, your rest, and your future. So please, click like if this helped you, and subscribe to Golden Wise Elders for more practical, natural, and deeply human ways to age with wisdom and vitality. So, we've journeyed through 8 incredible foods, some familiar, some surprising, but all grounded in one beautiful idea, that your body still knows how to sleep. It just needs the right support, from the calm of chamomile tea to the strength of salmon, from crunchy walnuts to juicy kiwis. Each of these foods carries with it more than just nutrients. They carry the possibility of peace. We're not talking about miracle cures. We're talking about gentle shifts, small changes that work with your body, not against it. Changes that remind you, you don't need to depend on pills. You can depend on nature and on yourself, because you deserve rest, not broken, interrupted sleep, but deep, nourishing rest that lets you wake up feeling clear, steady, and alive. And if you try even one of these tips tonight, I hope you'll feel the difference, not just in your sleep, but in your spirit. If this video brought you comfort, insight, or even just a moment to breathe, please let us know by tapping the like button. And if you're ready to begin your own journey toward better, more natural sleep, drop a comment below and write, "I choose natural sleep." Your words might inspire someone else who's quietly struggling, just like you once were. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Every week we bring you research-backed wisdom, gentle guidance, and real-life tools to help you live smarter, stronger, and more peacefully after 50. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for choosing yourself. Here's to quiet nights, clear mornings, and a life that feels as good as it looks. Until next time, sleep well, dear friend. You've earned it.